You'll likely find yourself with some extra cardboard boxes around the house this week, and we start our conversation each week with Crystal Faulkner. This week we're talking about recycling to kick things off.
You know, Brian, Rumpke Consolidated Companies, which is located right here in our region, they're receiving $32 million of financing to replace the facility that was badly damaged earlier this year through a fire. They're going to be building a new facility, and the money's coming from the Ohio Air Quality Development Authority. It's the first time this organization's ever funded a recycling company that much money, and there's going to be about 100 jobs come next year, so it's a good thing for Rumpke.
That's very good news there as well. Centrifuges, we've talked about them before.
Yes, we've talked about often some of the emphasis on helping high-growth startup companies, and Centrifuge is an effort, a regional effort created by the Cincinnati Business Committee to help bring funds in and help these startups actually grow and obviously create more jobs. Tim Schiegel, who is the CEO and founder of a company called Share This, you know, that sideways V we see on millions of websites, he's been tapped on the back to actually run their fund of funds to create venture capital to come into our region to help these startups grow. So it's kind of exciting.
The behind-the-scenes part of how we make it all happen. I like that. Okay. And you had mentioned to me earlier, if you see some for sale signs.
Well, we're seeing more sold signs, which is really good news. Greater Cincinnati has saw a 20% jump in the number of houses sold in the month of November compared to the same period last year. The four-county Southwest Ohio region, 25% increase compared to last year, Brian. And that's about 10 percentage points higher than national average. It's a good sign we're on the road to recovery.
Tremendous jump there. And as we approach the final week of the year, some good tips.
Yes, it's a slow week for business, but it's a great time for businesses and individuals to take a look and see what other tax savings tips that they can actually put into place to save money come next year when you actually file your taxes. Certainly, got a lot of kids at home, take a look to see if there's anything that you can make in terms of non-charitable contributions. I always say, clear out the old, make room for the new, get a tax savings and help someone. That's a great way to do that. Also, take a look at your estimated tax payments, any real estate taxes that you can pay before the end of the year, as long as you're not in the alternative tax. But if you've got any doubts, talk to a tax professional. You don't want to make any mistakes.
Not at all. Crystal, thank you. Always a pleasure.
You're welcome.